If I were moving to Madison, Wisconsin in 2026, this is the video I would want to find. This is not your typical best neighborhoods list. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly where I would choose to live based on the season of life that I am in. Whether you want that walkable city energy vibe or you're looking for space to actually breathe, I've got you. And stick around until the end because I'm going to share with you a beautiful Madison area community that is perfect for downsizing without giving up on the luxury. Okay, so your first stage of life. This was me when I moved here back in 2015. You're young, you're single, you have energy, and you want to actually feel alive where you live. I am choosing the Willy Street corridor on the near east side for this one. And that is exactly where I lived when I moved here. This is the most walkable part of Madison. We're talking coffee shops, bars, restaurants, all of it, right outside your front door. And there are so many more restaurants and bars going up like every day since I moved away from there about a year and a half ago. Like I literally was pulling out on Willy Street the other day and I saw a Collectivo and I thought I was on Monroe Street because that's where the Collectivo is. And I was like, wait, they put a Collectivo in here? How did I miss this? The word that comes to mind for the Willy Street area is community. People here actually know each other. You've got the Willy Street Co-op, the Willy Street Fair every summer, and people do March holding sticks of kale. You've got McPike Park and a lot of local breweries and distilleries. There's always something happening and always somewhere to go out. The homes here are older with a ton of character. Think original hard floors, big front porches, a little quirky or lopsided in the best way. And I'm picking this stage because this neighborhood is the whole lifestyle package. You live it, you don't just sleep there. A few things to know though going in, parking is genuinely a little rougher. Especially during the winter, a lot of these streets are permit only or just street parking. A lot of these homes may have a one-stall garage or no garage at all. So it does get tight. The homes in this area are also 100+ years old, so the maintenance is real. And if your ideal evening is actually quiet, low stimulation, and pajamas by 8 p.m., the energy of this neighborhood might work against you. Before we keep going, if you find this video helpful at all, please hit the subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on everything Madison real estate. My name is Dana. I am your Madison real estate guide, and every single week I am putting out these videos. I'm having people contact me who are planning to move here and just need someone who actually knows the city. I am your go-to girl for that. My contact information is down in the description below. I would love to hear from you. Okay, stage 2 of life. You've got a partner, you're building something together. You want convenience, but you also want some charm. Maybe you're not ready to fully give up the cool neighborhood feeling, but you also want a Trader Joe's that is closer by. I am picking Monroe Street and the Dudgeon-Monroe neighborhood for this one. This area just hits a sweet spot. You're close to Hilldale for shopping. You've got great restaurants along Monroe Street. It still feels super trendy if you're coming from the east side, and you're a really quick drive to downtown without having to be all in the middle of it. And you guys, the homes here are beautiful. A lot of them are renovated, historic properties, and the neighborhood itself just feels intentional. There's mature trees, well-kept blocks, and really nice neighbors. The vibe is like settled and livable, but without being boring. And honestly, if you move into this stage and you have kids, Dudgeon-Monroe still makes complete sense for your family. Something to watch though, your dollar per square foot is just not going to stretch as far here. You are definitely paying for location. Also on Badger game days or during busy stretches on Monroe Street, traffic can be kind of annoying. Camp Randall is right there, like at the end of Monroe Street when you're headed towards campus. All right, on to stage 3 of your life. That's where I am. Kids are in the picture or they're about to be. You guys are planning for it and you need a yard. You want good schools. You want to feel like you live in a neighborhood where families actually live. I am choosing Middleton for this one, specifically areas like Fox Point or near Pope Farm Conservancy. Because over there, you've got a lot of new builds, you've got the space, bigger homes, real square footage, and these beautiful cul-de-sacs where families are, so kids can actually play outside. The Middleton Cross Plains School District is consistently one of the top rated in the state. You've also got so many fun things like the Middleton Splash Pad, parks everywhere, and it's still an easy shot back into Madison when you want to live that old lifestyle that you used to live. It really is a sweet spot of suburban feel without being completely disconnected from the city. What to watch though, if you are in those neighborhoods that I suggested specifically, you are completely giving up walkability. There is a downtown Middleton, so if you move somewhere around there, you would have a cute little walking area to the downtown restaurants and stores, things like that. But if you're out in the burbs, you need a car for everything, groceries, errands, all of it. That's just a trade-off for a little quieter feel and more space. Real quick, before I get to my dream neighborhood, I want to mention my relocation guide. If you're moving to Madison and feeling a little overwhelmed on where to even start, I put together a free guide to help you understand the city with confidence. You can grab it for free in the description below. Okay, stage 4. You've built the career, now you want the dream home. Where are you going to go? Shorewood Hills. This is a small village tucked right next to UW campus and Lake Mendota, and it is stunning. We're talking stately historic homes on large, private, heavily treed lots. And what's so refreshing about driving through Shorewood is that like every lot is different, every house is different. It feels like a world apart, and yet you're literally 10 minutes from everything. This is for the buyer who wants real privacy, long-term value, and a home that just has presence. The vibe here is timeless. It's not super flashy, it's genuinely beautiful and established. One thing to know though is the price point is one of the highest in Dane County, and the biggest thing is inventory is limited. A lot of these homes sell off market before they ever hit Zillow. So if Shorewood Hills is your goal, you need somebody plugged in, and that's exactly what I do. I'll tell you a little story. I was at Vilas Beach last summer with my daughter playing, and I met another lovely mom and her kids who just moved into the area, and they had their sights set on Shorewood Hills. They wanted it so bad, but they had a timeline, and also because so many of these happen off market, they needed an in. Ultimately, they did not get their home in Shorewood Hills, but they were really happy with the home they got on the near west side. Okay, last stage of life. The kids are gone, you're an empty nester, you don't need the 5 bedrooms anymore, and you are so done mowing a massive lawn. You want quality. You want low maintenance. You want a neighborhood community that has a vibe. I am choosing Bishop's Bay, specifically the Patio homes for this one. This community is for someone who wants to downsize but is not willing to give up the good stuff. It's polished, it's quiet, and neighbors actually wave a lot at each other here. A lot of these are one-story maintenance-free layouts, so your lawn care is handled. It's a total lock-it-and-leave-it lifestyle, which is perfect if you're traveling or a snowbird or you're off visiting your grandkids somewhere. And you've also got the pool and the golf course right there. One thing to watch is that HOAs will be higher here because they are covering your maintenance. So just make sure you're reading those docs carefully. I, of course, help you with that, especially around any exterior changes and fencing. All right, guys, I hope this gave you a real picture of Madison and where you might actually want to land depending on what season of life you are in. And I hope you can be grateful for every beautiful season of life as I'm doing this video. I'm just so grateful for like the young season I had here. It was so fun, and I'm definitely enjoying mom season as well. If you are thinking about making a move, please reach out to me. It's never too early. I'd love to chat with you on Zoom or in person if you are here. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video.